Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Disciples' Sacred Lands, or in the case of some of y'all who've been with the channel for a while, welcome back, because this is one of the very few times we're going back to a game we've already played here on the channel to play it again. So up to this point, we have only done that with Titan Quest because I had finished all of Titan Quest and then, miraculously, a new expansion came out. And that had never happened before. So with Disciples, we played the Undead Hordes campaign all the way through the first and second game.
Chaos was inevitable.
It sure was, bro.
The signs aligned themselves as an ill omen. Havoc is upon the lands, and history will be written with the blood of the vanquished.
Sounds like 2020.
As the stars bejewel the darkening sky, evil, lurking in obscurity, is twisting and corrupting souls. The gods themselves watch silently as the disciples prepare their minions for the tasks ahead. Chaos has begun anew. 4 realms will wage war, sealing the fate of their race and ensuring the existence of their gods. Bethrezen, Prince of Darkness, Monarch of the Legions of the Damned. Wotan, Guardian of the Sacred Forge, and God of the Mountain Clans. Mortis, Creator of Plague and Pestilence, Master of the Undead Hordes. The High Father, God of Light, Grand Protector of the Empire.
Here we go. Give us a title splash. Elevate just takes off running like, nope.
Should not venture out in the dark ages to come, as many will die and blood will flow relentlessly upon the battlefields. For it is the victor in battle who writes history.
Man, 1999 was just a free-for-all. But it gave us this great title. So like I said, quite some time ago, we played this game on the channel. We did the Undead Hordes campaign, so now we're going back to play one of the other civs. It's been a while since we did a turn-based strategy game, so I'm looking forward to this. Alright. A new saga. Okay, so again, the Undead Hordes we have already played, so our choices for today are the Empire, the Legions of the Damned, or the Mountain Clans. And I'm going to let y'all pick who we play, because eventually I would like to come back and do all 4 of them. And then after we've done that, we can play the Elf campaign in Disciples 2 as well. Disciples is such an interesting game because the art style really has always reminded me of kind of like the old Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings films, or like the Thundercats, that era of animation from that studio specifically. And this was, I think, one of the few competitors that Heroes of Might and Magic had at the time that was worth anything. So, in layman's terms, so the mountain clans are mostly, it's like an alliance of dwarves, giants, halflings, all together. They use a lot of ice and earth and wind magic, and their troops tend to be slower but sturdier and stronger on average. So like their initiative will be a little like 10 points lower in combat, but they will have 25 more hit points than another comparable unit from another civ of the same type. And they will hit for 5 more damage, like that kind of thing. The Legions of the Damned, they are all about status effects and debuffs. They have lots of spells that inconvenience other players on the world map, and they have lots of units that can evolve to inflict things like poison, or paralysis, or fear, or transformation, weakness, stuff like that. And then we have, for the Empire, they are your standard kind of like fantasy humans, with like angels and Pegasus Knights kind of thing, and they have healers who are like clerics, so it's not quite a theocracy, but the church has a lot of power. And they're kind of divided. There are people within the Empire who are trying to corrupt it from within, but overall, like, most of the people in the Empire are good people. Yeah, no, I think that's fair, actually. I don't... Like, some other games have been made, other turn-based strategies that I do enjoy, like Songs of Conquest, for example, which is a love letter to heroes. And there are other games out there like Wargroove, you know, they're perfectly good games, and I like them. But in terms of doing what Heroes of Might and Magic does, Disciples 1 and 2 are the closest that anybody's really come, I think, to capturing the flavor and then the level of fantasy and everything that I want. Disciples 3 was not very good. They even like revamped it, remade the whole game, and released an expansion and stuff, and it still wasn't very good, because they tried to make it, they stepped away from the Disciples format where you have small RPG style parties of units that level up, and they moved more towards Heroes of Might and Magic, and that was a mistake. And they should have, like, you know, kept going the way they were going. Like most people, I think you'll see them get angry in YouTube comments, as people love to do. Like, all people wanted from Disciples 3 was effectively just an HD remaster of Disciples 2, because Disciples 2 was a really, really solid game. So it's like, you didn't have to do anything, just make new maps and update the graphics. You know, everything was working fine, sort of dealio. And the most recent one is like a tactics RPG, and there was this huge gap between Disciples 3 and that one, and it also wasn't really great, so... Yeah, because that aggression just wraps around to 255. Okay, so it sounds like the Legions of the Damned are out in front. I should be surprised, but I'm not. But I know some of you were calling for the mountain clans before as well, so... I am willing to play any of them, because I've played all of them before, and I enjoy all of them for different reasons. The clans are my least favorite faction to play, but it's like the least favorite of 4 good choices kind of thing, you know, because they're all pretty solid. So, okay. It looks like we have our winner, so it's going to be the Legions of the Damned. Fine, we will... This means that we're playing both of the quote-unquote evil factions. Like, in a row. Let's see. Alright, which portrait do we like? I love the artwork from the first Disciples game. It's so good. So we got this one. We'll call this one number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. I think that's all of them. Three is usually my favorite, I think, for the Legions. That's my standard. You like number 4? And let's see. Should we play a warrior lord, a mage lord, or a guild master? Who am I kidding? We should definitely play a mage lord. I think I said that when we played the first Disciples campaign all the way through. I want to play a mage lord, not just because it's my favorite, but also because all three of them are solid choices. But only the mage lord gets 5th level spells. And some of the Legion spells are really good, and there's one in particular, which is my favorite spell in the whole game, and in order to see it, we're going to have to play a Mage Lord, or we won't be able to unlock it. So... yeah, well, I mean, look at these special abilities. If you've never played the game before, see? The Guildmaster can only research up to 4th level spells, but your Thief character has a bunch of bonus actions, and it costs less to upgrade your cities. The Warrior Lord's units regenerate 15% of their hit points each day, but again can only research up to the 4th level. The Mage Lord gets all the spells. It costs half as much to research them, and they can cast 2 spells per day, whereas the other lords can only cast 1. Or no, I'm sorry, not 2 spells per day. They can cast each spell twice per day. Normally, once you cast any individual spell, that's it. You can't cast that specific spell again until next turn. Although you can cast as many spells total as you want, you know, as you can afford, theoretically. So... well, it's a very different system. I wouldn't compare the two at all, so... Master of Magic is so good. And honestly, the remake that they did, I think was pretty solid. The only thing is it has no multiplayer, and they seem to have no intention of adding multiplayer. So I'm like, well, then I kind of don't care, because I love my turn-based strategy games, but they really are at their most fun when you are playing with other people. Because at a certain point, if you play it enough, you just get to the point where, like, the AI is not a challenge anymore. You know what it's going to do and how it's going to play, even on the hardest difficulty level, and... you know, it's like my mom and dad playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3. They play on impossible difficulty level and then also go into the scenario editor and, like, handicap themselves. So, or, I'm sorry, I should probably say they give themselves a disadvantage to make it more challenging. Because they just get Black Dragon rating on every map every time. Okay. Alright, well, here we go then. So this will be our Demon Lord. Our Demon Mage Lord. Let's get started. Chapter 1, Lands Aflame.
Witness of the creation of the world, Bethrezen intends to await its downfall. Bethrezen, Prince of Hell, was the most beautiful of all angels. His great beauty naturally made him the favorite of the High Father, who granted him the power to create all things. When he, to thank the High Father of his divine gift, created a magnificent world, jealous and malevolent angels corrupted the inhabitants and transformed it into chaos. The High Father, furious at the sight of such blasphemy, imprisoned the Unholy One in his vile world. 6,000 years of torment had Bethrezen endured, awaiting vengeance. Alas, the divine curse flickered, splitting its shell and releasing the unholy spawn into the world of humans. For their grip to be complete, the legions of the damned had to spread destruction across the land. Their kind would not survive long without their infernal element to sustain them. As such, they sent their baronesses to ruthlessly scorch the lands, incinerating the flesh of all the inhabitants.
Okay, so there we go. So our objective is to transform 60% of the land. If you're not familiar with Disciples, that is a key component of the game, is that the way you gain control of important sites and points of interest on the map is that you have to change the terrain under those objects to your civ's terrain. That is grass for the Empire, snow for the mountain clans, wasteland for the undead hordes, and for the legions of the damned, of course, it is a hellish, fiery landscape. So we're starting out, there's 923 tiles available to be transformed. We control 122 to start, that's 13%, so we've got a ways to go. Alright, so we made 100 gold and 25 infernal mana. You've got 4 kinds of mana. For those of you who did not follow the first game, you should go back and meet Count Chaco, Ms. Dark Soul. That was a lot of fun, it really was. But you have 4 types of mana. Each civ has their own kind that is most heavily associated with them. And they use to cast all of their spells. Every spell that they can research and cast costs some of their type of mana, which for us, of course, is infernal mana. The more complicated spells will cost multiple kinds until you get up to 5th level spells, so all 1st level will just cost 1. 2nd level spells cost 2. 3rd level cost 3. Levels 1 and 2 only cost your kind. Yes, and then 3rd level costs 2 kinds of mana, 4th costs 3 kinds of mana, and 5th level spells cost all 4 kinds of mana in different proportions. So at some point we need to try and control these other kinds of mana and get some income from those as well. Just infernal mana is probably not going to do us, although on this first map we may only have access to 1st and 2nd level spells because it's from the very beginning of the game. We'll see. Okay, so here is our city. We're making 100 gold from that, but here's another gold mine that in a couple of turns, the lava is going to, spread out this way on its own because any city that you control spreads your type of terrain as far as it can. So we don't have to do anything special. In 2 or 3 turns, we'll own this and then make more money. So here is our capital. Let's see, is it just... Yeah, okay, we've got 1st and 2nd level spells. We don't have enough to research any right now, so we'll leave that. What we need to do is we need to pick a hero, and we need to build some buildings. So, let's see what our options are. So, of course, Fulgrim here, the one that we're starting out with, this is an Archdevil. The Archdevil is the Legion's mage hero, and he hits all enemy units with a fire attack. That is his special ability. And of course all mage heroes can use staffs and scrolls as well, which others cannot. These are basically... scrolls are free casts of a spell, D&D style. Staves are spells that cost mana as though you were casting them from your spell book, but a staff might contain a spell that you don't have access to. Like if we find a Staff of Celerity, that's an Empire spell and not one that the legions can normally research on their own. So we would be able to use life mana to cast Celerity from the staff, and because we're a mage lord, we could do that twice a day from that staff. That also means if we find a staff of a spell we already have, we could use that to cast that spell 4 times in 1 turn in total. Now here is the big bonus. This is the greatest power of the Legions of the Damned. Is all of their heroes, all 4 types of their heroes, can fly. Meaning that they can go further right away than any other type of hero because they are not slowed down or blocked by water tiles or forest tiles or any other kind of rough terrain. They still can't cross mountains, but otherwise, they can really get around. So our other options... I should say, let me... yeah, they speak, kind of bad Latin. So here we go. Our other options, we have the Baroness, the Counselor, and the Duke. Now, the Duke is our fighter leader. So you can see he has lots of hit points. He hits for a pretty solid amount of damage. He hits one adjacent target with his sword. But he's tough and strong. The Counselor is our scouting leader, so he is the fastest, and he has the most movement points, and his other stats are somewhere in the middle, see 40 damage, 90 HP. But he is a ranged fighter, so he shoots 1 enemy unit at a time with his crossbow. Then we have the Baroness. The Baroness is our standard bearer type hero. She plants rods, and when you do that in this game, planting a rod with this specialized hero type causes your civ's type of terrain to grow outwards and emanate from that rod as long as the rod remains in operation. And other heroes of this type, like the Archangel for the Empire, for example, or the Banshee for the Undead Hordes, they can destroy rods as well as plant them. So it costs money to put a rod down, but then if you find an enemy rod, you can smash it and put one of your own down to take stuff from them. Now, the Baroness is actually my least favorite of the 4 core standard bearer heroes because you can see they terrify their enemies in battle. If they cannot flee, they will paralyze. So her attack is a fear attack, which is super aggravating because what that does is you hit a single target with fear, and then on their next turn, they run away from the battle if they are able to. If they cannot escape, for example, if they are garrison defending a castle or a city and they can't leave, then she will paralyze them instead of making them afraid. So you don't get experience points for units that run away in fear, and also an enemy party remains active and can move around and pick stuff up and do things as long as at least one unit in that party is still alive. So let's say that you kill their powerful hero and their big dragon and everything else, and then you cast fear on their one little low-level goblin and it gets away. So that party's still alive, and if that goblin runs into a town and resurrects all of those, you just have to fight them again. And you only get XP for what you killed. And they don't drop their treasure, because the entire party was not defeated. So the Baroness to me is like, she's a good utility hero because she can escape from battle by forcing people who attack her to run away in fear. So she's got decent survivability. But as a main hero, I feel like she's really a waste of time because it's just aggravating. She's gonna have to spend all the time, except in castle battles, like sieges. She just has to, like, wait every turn. So... Oh, thank you, yes. This will be up on YouTube. We'll have a new Disciples playlist. So what sounds good? We've got an Archdevil for free. But we can hire a Counselor or a Duke or a Baroness. And whoever we hire, that's going to be our primary hero that's going to come with us through the entire campaign from one scenario to the next, all the way through. Oh, and I should mention, for those of you who don't know as well down here, that the Thief is a special hero. You can see they are an expendable unit that does not gain levels. Instead, they are enrolled to execute various tasks, and if captured, execution will be prompt. They're not really meant to get into combat. Instead, what they do is they sneak up and poison units or cities, or they'll give them false orders to mess up their unit arrangement. That kind of thing, or they can provoke a leader into a duel to weaken them without being backed up by their other allied units and so on. So the Thief is a utility hero that you can't actually use as a leader. That's why they have 0 leadership, this is how many slots you can put units in. Most standard units or heroes start with 3 leadership. So that's not 3 units, that's 3 slots. And there are 6 slots in your party. See, like, this is a large unit, the Devil, and it takes up 2 slots. So the benefit to that is that large units tend to be very beefy, they've got lots of HP, and they usually hit pretty hard. Plus, experience points when you gain them are divided between all units in your party. So if you have a large unit, it's taking up 2 slots, that means it only counts as 1. So let's say you have hero, unit, and then this, you're dividing by 5 instead of by 6. So everyone will level up slightly faster because you took a large unit. Of course, the downside is you have fewer units and therefore less versatility because, like, this Devil takes up 2 slots and can only do the one thing that it does, whereas if you filled up the same 2 slots with a warrior in the front row and like a mage or a healer or an archer in the back row, then they would have different attacks and would be able to do stuff that this Devil can't. Alright, so it looks like we have 1 vote for Baroness and 1 vote for a Duke. Ironically, I think it can often be a good choice to pick a non-mage hero when you are playing a mage lord. The reason being, this way you have survivability early on, and you don't have to invest as much in frontline units, but also, as a mage lord, you can cast more spells and you get access to them faster for cheaper. So, You know, like this guy does fire damage in battle, but you can also hit the same target with a bunch of fire spells before the battle, and then go in with your Duke or your Counselor to clean up. It just depends on how you want to play. So what do y'all think? Got Duke and Baroness. Let's do another poll. Okay. Well, you have chosen a Baroness. That is literally my least favorite hero in the entire game, so thanks for that. But the upshot of having a standard bearer as your main hero does mean that you can have access to the plant rod feature no matter where you go, because wherever you take your main hero, they're going to be able to do that as long as you have the cash. And that's never not useful, because your main hero is usually the one who is way out in front doing most of the exploration of the map, so that means that you can drop a rod next to things like a mana crystal or a gold mine as you find them. And you don't have to wait on another hero to come on, you know, like from behind and back you up. Alright, what are we going to name this Baroness? Give me your best demonic name suggestions. You can see, like I said, they speak kind of like choppy Latin, but they all have names that sound vaguely fantasy, like D&D kind of demon and devil names, like, you know, Nigrael and Kafira and Alcazar. Karen? I mean, that kind of makes sense, because she's, like, yelling at people to make them leave, make them run away. Yeah, that is very demonic. What do we think? How do we feel about Karen? Karen the Baroness. The Kareness, if you will. Evelyn Duval. It's like Cruella de Vil. What if we combine those? Let's see. How about can we Blue Record? You get to Karen S. Duval. Okay. Alright, okay. See, this is one of the reasons that I love playing with y'all, because you can take my least favorite hero or champion unit in the game and immediately make me invested. It's like, I don't give a shit about your average Baroness. Honestly, they're annoying to have to use them when you're playing the Legions, and they're super annoying to have to fight them when you're not playing the Legions. On the other hand, Karen Ass Duval, I'm here for. Because that's very different. Okay. Oh. Alright. Here we go. Now, I'm going to give all these potions over. So Potion of Restoration heals 100 hit points. Potion of Healing heals 50 hit points. It was not until the second game you could actually equip potions and use them in battle, so these are only good outside of combat, but it's good to have them since they don't get a healer unit. So one of their downsides, they have no units that can heal, even healing themselves. Although they do have some units that regenerate. Now, the weakest part of the Baroness, other than her fear attack, is all standard bearer heroes only start with one leadership, and we will have to level them up before they can use the same 3 units that any other hero can use. Because of what she is, and because she can't even deal damage, we have to have someone to protect her, which means since she's only got 1 slot, she can't take a large unit, so therefore we've got to give her a cultist to put in front. So this is the Possessed, a simple peasant inhabited by a demon. The Possessed has more than enough strength to fight in the front rank. So 120 HP, deals 25 damage with its punch, 50 initiative, no special abilities. So she's going to have to level up before she can have anyone else. So these guys are just going to sit here. Now, we got some money left over. The smartest thing to do is probably to go ahead and build the Unholy Portal. We got the Magic Tower for free, which is the building we use to research spells, because we are a Mage Lord. You get the guild for free if you're a guild master, and I think you get the temple for free if you're a warrior lord, although I may be mistaken about that. I feel like I said that when we played last time and I was wrong. But you have to build each of these buildings in order for your units to evolve when they achieve enough experience, and once they reach their maximum like evolution, they don't change again. So since all we have right now in the main party is the Possessed, we're going to go ahead and build the Unholy Portal, which will allow the Possessed to upgrade to a Berserker when he gets 90 experience points. And there it is, the Unholy Portal. Let's let those demons come all the way through. Okay. The life potion. Oh, that's handy. Okay, so Fulgrim down here is, since we got him for free, he's going to scout around a little bit. And he's going to play interference for Karanas as she moves around the map leveling up. We may have to soften up some units and that kind of thing in order to actually have her level. So, repossessed. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Time to get punchy. Now again, see, all she can do is make them run away. So her options, if we don't want them to run away, which is 99% of the time, is to surrender, be skipped, or retreat. They also didn't add a defend command until the second Disciples, so skipping your unit just wastes their turn. You don't even get a defense bonus, whereas in Disciples 2, at least you take half damage from all attacks while you are defending. Oh yeah, this is the good original Disciples 1 graphics. This is how it was. Oh really? He missed. Bro, you've got one job. Okay, so there we go. So that's what battles with the Baroness are going to be like 99% of the time, is just her skipping and doing nothing while the rest of her army does all of the work. That means that especially these early battles are going to take a lot longer, because she has to level up to get more units before she can take on certain fights. She just, you know... It's just, yeah, Bethrezen will not be pleased by how long this is going to take. There's just nothing we can do about that. It is what it is. It is up to you. I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. Valesius, Lord of the Empire, says, I offer you a chance to flee while you still live. And here we go. Our lands have expanded. So we got 100 gold, 25 infernal mana, and you can see the lava kind of came this way. So next turn or the turn after, we'll claim this gold mine as well. So if you want to change your mind, now that you have seen the Baroness in action, now is your chance. If you would rather have that Duke, let me know before we get too many turns in, because it is... And trust me, the Archangel is actually my favorite Empire hero, but it is a slog. Yes, again. I put her in the capital because when you're garrisoned, you recover HP. Let's see. Okay, we've got 150 gold. That's not enough to buy anything, and we don't have the temple built, so we cannot heal. So we will just have to sit here. But he can go ahead and go out and scout. Uncover a little bit more. An alchemist. Okay, so we got a potion shop right next to the capital. Uh-oh. Whoa, is the Empire like right there? I don't remember that. Yep. Oh, the Empire is right there. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Because there's an Archangel. Oh, he... Okay, well that's... Alright. It's a bad idea.
Again.
Okay, that's gonna make this even rougher because we're gonna be fighting them tooth and nail from turn 1. Okay, she's fully healed. At least there's that.
Spare no one.
We have to get this guy leveled up as quickly as possible, but one of the few advantages of... Bro. You've got to hit. You've got to actually hit. One of the few advantages of this is that because there's only 2 units, they're just having the experience rather than splitting it multiple ways. There we go. So they will level up quicker. So as you can see, those peasants just simply are not worth a lot, but he's already at 14 of 90. And she only needs 100 to reach her first level. Now, of course, she can't take leadership until level 3, which may even be the maximum level for this scenario, so she won't get a second unit for a while. Okay, well, no reason not for him to go in here. Ah, and there's the gold mine. We've got it. Okay, so we can research a single first-level spell. We've got Tormentio, which reduces the armor of the target party by 50%, halves it. Menta Minoris, which inflicts 15 points of mind damage to the target party. Ignis Mare, which inflicts 15 points of fire damage. Incantare Hellhound, which summons a fire-breathing Hellhound, as it says. And then Incantare Hellhound Illudere, which is summons an illusion. An illusory version. So people, like the computer players and stuff, think that it's a real Hellhound, but it's way cheaper, and if it's attacked, it just dissolves. It doesn't do anything. So it can be used for scouting, for cheap, or it can be used to do things like block a passage and scare units off, but it can't actually be used to fight. So, at this low level, being able to summon a Cerberus is probably the most useful thing we can do. And let's see. Let's go ahead and build the temple as well. Because with the temple, we can pay to heal and revive our units.
Yes.
So like this.
Yes.
Oh. I forgot. It's the end of the turn. Oh, girl, you shouldn't have come over there. Okay. There we go. Let's... How's that? Balance that up a little bit. Oh, she blocked me in. Okay. Well... We cannot win that fight because she can heal. Can I get around her at all? Yes, I can. Okay.
Again.
Now, pay 85 gold to heal this unit, and then we can attack her. Now the problem is, he does 25 damage. She heals for 40. That's why we need to upgrade him as quickly as possible. Really, a miss on the first go? Chance to hit is only 75%. Now, the only way we can win this fight is we have to scare the Archangel off. Because otherwise, we simply do not have the damage output to defeat her. She's only got 65% chance to hit. Oh my gosh, girl. You're not off to a strong start. We can. But if this Baroness is going to be our main hero, there we go, then we have to level her up as quickly as possible, and if our Archdevil eats up all of the experience points, then he's going to be the main hero. Ooh. Oh man, come on, go first. Yes, okay. Oh, you missed again. Oh, damn it. Wow. So now I have to resurrect this unit and heal him again. And now she is out of moves. So she cannot attack again this turn. So now you can kind of see what I mean about the Baroness. Like, she's not a practical hero. It's really hard to do anything useful with her. Oh, man. Let's go back in and build a building. We don't have any other units that can level up at the moment, so I'm going to build the guild. Because that way, we can hire thieves.
Yes.
Sometimes the pathfinding is a little wonky. They want to take the path of least resistance, you know. Come on, first try. Oh, man. So you have to, like, guide them one step at a time. Oh, this is painful. Okay, there we go. She's gone. Good, he missed too. Skip. The most frustrating thing is when you mean to skip the Baroness and you accidentally, like, you forget what you're doing because you get into the fight and you click and she scares something off that you wanted to kill. And it's like, oh. See, so this is exactly what I was talking about. We got XP for killing the Squire, but we didn't get XP for the Archangel because she's still alive. And she didn't drop any treasure that she's carrying because she's still alive. So she's going to fly back over here to this city that the Empire controls and duck in there. And if they have built their temple, then she's just going to resurrect that Squire unit and come back and heal and come back out and go back to what she was doing. Okay, you go back in here and heal. The only other thing that we can realistically do is let's see. We can give him some units to level up, and then we can give her the leveled up units. And that is not completely useless. Because he's just flat out a more capable hero than her, so he can fight battles she can't. And we can take advantage of that to try and level up a bit. Okay, so that was worth 5 XP because it's divided between 4 people.
Yes.
Okay. She's probably... Honestly, that one's gonna level up before his do, because it's divided between more people. Okay, so the only way we're gonna get rid of this Archangel is he's gonna have to do it. She simply does not have the firepower. She cannot beat the Archangel. Because her one unit doesn't have the DPS, and she's contributing less than nothing.
So fierce.
See, now we can go over here, we can break her rod. That takes all of our movement points, but you can't put two rods close together. But if you destroy the Empire's rod, then now we can place our own for 150 gold. And now we control this. See, it belongs to your race, your terrain type is under it. So that costs our turn, but now that mana is ours.
Yes.
Okay, we got a Centaur and an Elf Ranger. Gotta be careful too, because they had a hero hanging out over here, running around. Okay, got some potions. Oh, wait, this is his inventory. Ooh! Banner of Speed and a Runestone. Those are pretty good this early on. She doesn't have either of the skills. Oh, there he is. Okay, so we need to go the other way. Because if he catches up with her, she's dead. Oh, there's another one. Uh-oh, pincer attack. That's the one we saw earlier.
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna have to retreat. Okay, he is at full health, however, so we'll let them come up this way. We have enough cash that we should... Here's our mage units. We have that one cultist. The cultist can either upgrade into a witch or a sorcerer. And right now the cultist deals 15 fire damage to everybody, as you saw in that one battle. If we let him evolve into a sorcerer, then he deals 30 fire damage to everybody. And has more hit points, of course. If we upgrade them to a witch, the witch casts fear like the Baroness does on a single unit. So we're gonna go with the sorcerer. There's the dark ritual back there. Drink it in. I love that little animation. Okay, come on up this way. Ooh. Okay, are you weakened enough from that that maybe I can gank him? Okay. Ooh, no. Oh, wow. He's already got a second level healer. Ooh, so this guy heals 20 to everybody, and this one heals 20 to one target. Because this is a second level upgrade of that one. Ooh. Okay, we got rid of one of the healers. Ooh, this is not going great. They're missing so much. They adjusted the accuracy of most units in Disciples 2 so that they were a bit more accurate on average, because this 75% accuracy for most units is, like, rough, as you can see. Okay, that did jump this one ahead. Nice. 66 of 90. Ooh, got 2 bronze rings, Potion of Restoration, a life potion, Summon Valkyrie, Touch of Mortis. Okay, and he can actually use those because he's a mage hero, so...
Yes.
Okay, she is at full health. She might be able to win that fight, maybe, if I weaken them with a spell first. I'm gonna have to research one. Let's do Ignis Mare.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very excited about the new Heroes game. Very, very, very excited. Okay, I don't know if there's a garrison in here, and I'm afraid to find out. But we'll have to. because planting a rod this close to a city is, at least one rod by itself, is fairly useless. Because the city also will generate terrain like that. Actually, you should probably go heal.
Yes.
And let's do Menta Minoris as well.
Yes.
He wants an Oreo. I thought that was clear. He says he wants an Oreo. Okay, and let's do Tormentio, because we only have second level spells anyway. Or up to second level spells. Okay. We have to heal. But we have plenty of money for that. Oh, and go ahead and research that. That's all of our first level spells, so next turn we can get started on these other ones. Okay, she's going for our rod. We've got to stop her. Good, we got to miss. Aw, dang it. There we go. Got him. Yeah, it's basically the same game. They made a few adjustments, like I said, to things like base accuracy. But otherwise it's the same game, just higher resolution graphics. And Disciples 2 is really solid. I like Disciples 1. Disciples 2 is a better game. There's our first evolution. We got a sorcerer.
Yes.
Still kind of useless for her to do anything else. Let's see. There we go. We'll hit these guys with some fireballs. They have 40 health, I think. Yeah. Alright, so now she can probably take them out. Unless she gets very unlucky. So D2 is one of my favorite, like, casual games that I go back to all the time. Oh, shoot. Okay, she did paralyze at least. Okay, ghost, skeleton, and zombie. We're not ready for that yet. Ooh, the Empire controls that as well. Okay. It's been a while, so... I don't remember the Legion's campaign as well as some of the others. So the last time I played Disciples 1 actually was when I did it here on the channel with the Undead Hordes. Oh, yep. You certainly can. If you're having a hard time, because it can be a rough game. Or if you just want a powerful hero, you can export them and then import them into single-player maps. Okay. There we go. Angus the fighter says, "You may have beaten us this time, but it's not over yet. You will all perish." Will we? I don't know about that. Okay, we're going to upgrade this city to level 4. And what that does is it creates more garrison slots. There we go. Put some toughies in there that'll be hard for them to dislodge. Okay, and now he's got a berserker that he can give to her. And that will make her way more capable. Because she's still only a third of the way. Since we have the temple built, we can heal this guy and keep moving. We looted this one. Ah, they have not. And there's a gold mine, too. Everything we take from them not only enriches us, but also helps to make things harder for them as well. So stealing a gold mine or something from your opponent is always the best idea if you can. Lizardmen, they're pretty tough. Okay, don't... There we go. It's like, don't screw this up for us. Okay. Now you can see because they are at max level, they have stopped gaining XP. So this is the strongest they're going to get. Oh, nice. Permanently increases by 10% the damage inflicted by enchanted unit in battle. Now, if you put that on a hero, that will actually carry over with them through scenarios. So that is a permanent increase, like long-term, like actually permanent. That being said, that's useless for the Baroness because she doesn't deal damage. So if she is our main hero that we're going to port forward, then that will have to be kind of thrown away on a unit like maybe her Berserker or something that will only last this scenario, and that bonus won't come forward with us. I'm not worried about leaving the capital unattended because you always have a capital guardian that makes it really difficult to take your city. So Ashkale is ours, leader of 80 infernal cohorts. Ashkale was chosen by Bethrezen to guard the Legion's capital, never to leave it unprotected. 90 initiative, 250 damage to everybody, with a 95% chance to hit, and 900 HP and 50 armor, so half damage from all attacks. Plus, he gets armor from the capital as well. So he actually has like 90 armor. And the source of his damage attack is life, which is like the neutral kind of damage that nobody has resistance to. Okay, so Karen Ass needs to go down here and break that rod. You go over here and regenerate. Oh my gosh, again with the Archangels. Okay, well, you're not coming with us, so... let's trade. We'll swap these out. So now he's got 2 possessed and the sorcerer. We're going to give her these life potions, and this potion of restoration, and this potion of protection, and this, and I'm guessing even if level 3 is not the maximum level for this scenario, it could be level 5, she still is not going to be able to have a 3rd unit until maybe level 6, because I think leadership is every 3 levels. So she's going to have 2 units maximum in this scenario. So it may be wise to just go ahead and use this Vythar's Ichor potion on this Berserker. And there you go, now 50 plus 5 on average. And he can sell those for cash. Let's take him out. Really? You missed? Oh, and she healed herself though, lol. Y'all have got to actually hit her. Come on now. There we go. Another Berserker.
Again.
It's a very good game. It's always worth going back to. Okay, let's put a rod there, and now we have that gold mine, and they don't. Because even if you break their rod, what matters is whether their terrain is under it. So the rod spreads terrain until there is no more room for it, and also causes, like, prevents other rods from being placed within so many spaces, so many tiles. But even if you break it,
Bethrezen will not be pleased.
if you break it, Bethrezen will not be pleased, but if there is grass under it, the Empire still controls it regardless of whether their rod is there. So do they control this? Yes. Okay. Let's see if we can take that one too. So it looks like that's where they're hiring all of their archangels. Yep. Oh, and she's got a knight with her. He's a level 2 fighter. That's alright. She heals herself like that because the next attack by the mages would kill her if she didn't. So in order to stay in the fight, if you get her down enough, she always heals herself instead of the unit in front of her. Like, everyone missed. She's almost back at full health. Come on, y'all. There we go. That's how it's done. Alright, and Fulgrim leveled up. Oh, was there another... Okay, there's a garrison in there that we're going to have to fight as well. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was close. Oh, boy. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh, he's gonna get a... Oh, but he missed. Come on, take him out. There we go. Oh, that was close, but everybody lived. So they had an archer, a second-level archer, marksman, and an apprentice who hits everybody with lightning damage. Ahaman the cultist has captured cities, transformed the land around them. The crystals and mines produce resources for the race that has their land type under them. Thank you for that diegetic tutorial. And now the grass should not be, like, fighting back and forth here. It will disappear under the lava because both of these towns are under our control. Anything in here? No. Okay, let's hire... Devil and a gargoyle.
Again?
Okay, nothing. Well... Maybe we can take those elves out if we hit them with a couple of spells. Speaking of which, time to research a new one. So we have Inkantari Beliar, which is a stronger demon. It's chunkier than the Cerberus, but it only hits one target with physical damage. Ignis Karn, that's the upgrade of Ignis Mare, 30 fire damage. Cursa Demonius, that is, reduces the target unit's damage by 15%. And Kronos reduces their initiative by 15%. So this is slow and this is weakness. We're going to go with that. Oh, Lord. Okay, so Fulgrim has leveled up. What are we going to take? So he can take Banner Bearer, which lets him use banners, equip banners in his hands. Artifact Lore lets him use artifacts. Arcane Knowledge lets him use magical tomes. And Toughness gives him more health. We have a banner and an artifact that we can buy, but we can't afford to get both of them. I'm going to go with Toughness, because health is his lowest stat. So that would give him 90 health. Okay, let's head up this way.
Yes.
And have her continue the path that she's on. That Archangel's probably going to come down here and try to put a rod right here by this gold mine. She didn't make it this turn, Can we reach her? Yes. Let's take her out. See, so you asked before, like, could we give him troops and go out and, you know, do stuff while she's doing stuff? And the answer is like, yes, but you see how he's sucking up all the XP because, nice, because the Baroness just simply isn't capable of doing anything.
Yes.
So she's going to have to level up a couple of times. She's about halfway to her first level. Okay, we can cast 2 spells. I don't know if this is going to work out. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to put Cursa Demonius on there to reduce their damage. And then, let's hit them with Ignis Mare a couple of times. Okay.
Spare no one.
Oh, 2 misses. We love that. Okay, now since these are neutral units, they might not be able to run away. I'm going to try and... Okay, good. That will paralyze them because they have nowhere to run to. Let us make her a little bit more useful. Okay, that puts her at 77, so the next fight will probably level her up. If we do this one. We'll need some mana, though. Okay, let's do this. There we go. That way this city is max level and has maximum protection. That way we don't have to sit here and babysit it with a hero. Oh man. Okay, that's fine. It's only got a little damage, so...
Again.
Yes, again. I'm gonna have to put her down here and hide until we've got enough mana to fight that battle. 'Cause that guy will take her out, even if she's in the capital. Oh, no, no, no. I want to do this. Oh, nice. We love it when they hit every time.
So fierce.
Okay, can we maybe take that guy out?
Again.
Being inside of a city also protects units from overworld spells, so they can't cast anything directly on her while she's in here. And they have definitely explored this part of the map because they controlled these cities. So that way they can't hit her with lightning or something while we're doing other stuff. Oh my gosh, again. He's gonna have to divert back. Potions. Oh, see, like that. Hitting them with lightning just like that.
So fierce.
Okay. And let's grab this city. There we go. Now there's nothing left to do there but use that city.
Again.
Okay. Okay, 45%. might have enough mana to do that. I don't
Yes.
think she can get over there, though.
Sanctuara de Mayor.
Let's see. I have to go this way and find where those other archangels are coming from.
Yes.
She might maybe be able to take this archangel out now that she has a berserker. Let's find out. Let's see. Yeah, we might have enough magic. Lol.
Spare no one.
Okay. Hey! Mac! Welcome. Oh, see, I got distracted for 1 nanosecond and almost put fear on him. Civ 7. That's so rude, I love it.
Deus noct exorio.
Okay, how badly are we hurt? Not too badly. There's a city. That's their capital, though. So there's nothing I can really do about that. I can put rods around it and like steal their gold mines, but
Yes.
go back and heal.
Deus noct exorio.
Okay. There's nowhere else to go this turn, so it's probably fine to just let him sit. Boo. Master the magic and cause an age of wonders. Okay, we've got to take this guy out.
Yes.
And she has to move, or he's gonna get her. So, let's try this. Since the max level of units on this map is 2, I'm not scared of him since Fulgrim down here also has a max level army. But these elves... Let's reduce their damage. And then we can actually get more for our money by summoning a Hellhound instead of hitting them with Ignis Mare. There's our boy. There we go. See, it's 25 damage instead of 15. So, and now we actually have enough left to. Let's do this, and then we can cast it as well. Summon a Beliar. Oh, there's some life mana that they don't have that we could have. See, because these guys, they'll go down in one shot once our Berserker can reach them, but we have to go through this guy first. So, like, he's got to stay in it for 3 hits. And they're going to be dealing 22 damage to our Baroness the entire time. So there we go. That should take care of that. It's over here. They'll just hit him, so let's use him to scout instead. Lost Temple, okay.
Yes.
De Mayor.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Spare no one.
Oh, man. Nice. I forgot he was that badly hurt. Okay. They should not be able to run, so... Oh, she missed, though, of course, because she only has a 65% chance to hit. Come on. Ooh, God. See how close that was even with our magic? Even with 2 summons and all of that. There we go. Finally level 2.
Eios noct exorio.
Oh, here comes a thief. Oh, well, it came to us. Nice. Okay, so she can use Banner Bearer, Artifact Lore, Arcane Knowledge, or Toughness. So, since she is basically completely useless in combat, I'm going to go with Banner Bearer. Because banners, unlike artifacts, they give a bonus to your entire army, whereas artifacts generally only give a bonus to the person holding them. So, like, for example, if we picked up that runestone, she would have 10 armor, which would cause her to take less damage from attacks. But Banner Bearer will increase her Berserker's initiative if we get that Banner of Swiftness. So that way she's actually, you know, contributing something. Karen ass looking ass.
Ignis potens.
Ooh. Yeah, he's a ranger. Oof. Ooh. Come on, y'all. Okay, good. Well, so the only person who could gain experience points from this is dead. But at least we took the hero out. Okay. So, Skull Dust, yeah, increased accuracy, that's just money. Tome of Air gives you Air Ward, so you're immune to the first air-based attack every turn in battle.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, she can't reach over there anyway. So, let's do this. That way we've got that life mana. Which we're not really going to use that for anything because we only have 2nd level spells, but it's mana that they don't have, and if they want to claim it, an Archangel will have to break our rod before they can do so. I forgot they made that noise because he's like dead, so it's just like, oh god. Yeah, so I knew that's what was coming. But that's alright. When your champion is dead, your movement is drastically reduced, and of course, see, like, he's the one that's flying, so he's carrying the party. When he's dead, they don't have flying. That's his ability, not theirs. Wow. She really got in front of them like that. Dang. I mean, that's fine. So they don't need him to get through this fight, but...
So be it.
Leader is dead. You must revive them before buying units or exchanging items. Indeed. Okay.
Again.
He's a little hurt, but we might be able to fight this fight. Because thieves don't... they're fast, but they don't deal a lot of damage, and they don't have a ton of health.
Spare no one.
She cannot, because he's actually like a enemy unit and not just a random encounter on the map. He can run away, so she can't paralyze him. There we go. We got it.
Sanctuara de Mayor.
Oh, they cast a big old spell on somebody. Okay, I'm already selected. Ooh, this town's empty. Let's go for it. We need to take that town so they stop buying heroes there. Because there's nothing, like I said, that we can do about this one. But
Yes.
there we go. We don't have to plant another rod. We just have to destroy that one. And then our turn, the beginning of our next turn, our terrain will creep underneath that.
Sanctuara de Mayor.
Okay. We only have a couple of spells left to research. I'm going to go ahead and grab Chronos. And I'm going to go ahead and build the Spire. Because that will cause our gargoyles to upgrade to marble gargoyles. And then this, of course, will upgrade our devils to demons. We didn't have a need for that before, but now that we have these towns garrisoned with devils and gargoyles, that way they can level up if they have to defend that city.
Sanctuara de Mayor.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, good, it missed. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, y'all, that's it for Karanas. Karanas is Karanas. Not really a whole lot to be done about that.
Ignis potens.
Okay, let's see if we can take this city because the armor is going to disappear on its own, so that's more important. Yeah, there goes our hero again, but that's okay. Uther the peasant says, "We will obey. Please do not hurt us. You are our new masters." "Whatever you want, my lord." Yes. Okay, so let's revive. And there is an enemy hero sitting right outside, so we're just going to go ahead and heal. And we're going to level this city up for increased defense. Well,
Sanctuara de Mayor.
okay. There goes the armor. That was a good summon armor cast, I have to say. Ooh, what really hurts is that the Berserker had the Vythar's Ichor bonus on, and there's just no way we can recover that, you know. He's gone. Okay, what are we gonna do, y'all? What are we gonna do? Well, I've got to stop this guy. Let's go ahead and... He's a ranger. We need to deal some damage to him. Fulgrim's probably gonna die again. That's okay.
Ignis potens.
Yep. Okay. Oh, there he goes. So he doesn't even get a turn this fight. Wow. There goes that guy. Okay. Take him out. Dang. Vicious. Absolutely vicious. Okay, so that we don't lose this town. We're gonna do a devil and a gargoyle in here like we have been doing. Oh, this Archangel's gonna come down and bother us. Boo. Okay. We need to resurrect both of them. But we also have this Archangel who's about to come down here and cause us a problem. Okay. Here's what I suggest, then. Let's do this. Duke was our second choice, right? Because it was almost tied. So, how about we try again with a Duke? We'll duke it out. And this Duke can go out there, and his first fight can be with his Archangel. Okay. What shall we name this fella? I think, what did you suggest before? Was it like that, Duke Nukem? Yeah. Let's see, we'll make it appropriately, like, devil-ish. Let's see, how's that? Duke Nukem. Are we happy with that? Does that look good? That's already making me giggle. It made me giggle the first time, so. Alright. Duke Nukem. And we can borrow these units to go ahead and help him out. Okay. Oh, I see. He was raring to go.
I will take their souls.
Okay, well. So, gargoyles are ranged units, and they come with armor. Plus, they're pretty fast. Let's get rid of this guy as quickly as possible. Awesome. Once that guardian is out of the way, that bodyguard is just a slaughter fest. Assuming they can hit. Come on, there we go. See, it only takes one hit, but you have to land the hit. Okay, now, let's resurrect Fulgrim, because that's going to be expensive. Ooh, we can't even resurrect the sorcerer.
It's about time.
Let's go ahead and put him back over here. He can regenerate a little bit. And I think we only have one spell. No, we have two. Okay. Okay, I think that's the last city that they control. And if that's the case, then we're at a pretty good spot, because what that means is we can kind of, they're going to have to keep sending units out, and we can sort of farm those units to level him up. Dang, man. I wish I had saved that Vythar's Ichor, but of course we didn't know that she was going to get got.
I will take their souls.
Okay, you gotta go. And you've gotta go first, because you deal the most damage. Oh, no, come on. Shoot, he's gonna go down. Okay, well, at least the gargoyle takes drastically reduced damage, so maybe this could be a blessing in disguise. Because now all of this XP is going to be divided between them. Wow, unless they miss again. Whoa. You're fucking kidding me. Okay, we can avoid that one, so nuh-uh. That's bullshit. Because that was just bad RNG. He just missed at the wrong time, and they never missed a single time. Like, honestly, come on.
I will take their souls.
Okay, come on. Okay. Now. Gotta take him out. There we go. Okay, so he's gonna go down no matter what we do, but for this last one here, it was just bad RNG. Okay, there we go. Now we should be golden. Alright. Now that's actually worth it, because it'll cost money to revive him and he won't get the XP. But look, that almost leveled the cultist up to a sorcerer in one go.
Sanctuara de Mayor.
Okay, how are you coming along? He's healing. Slowly but surely. Look at him just, oh god, oh, it's terrible. Oh, I like this track. Yep, okay, we gotta revive him. And actually, we should also do this, because I stole those from here. But at least the city is maxed out, we don't have to pay anything else, so he'll heal at a drastically increased rate. Okay. We don't have enough. Okay, let me research our last spell there, since it's a cheapy cheap. Okay, that's that. So now all the rest of our mana for the rest of the rest of this map can be spent on just casting spells instead of researching them. Okay, we've got another one. Well, let's heal and heal. And maybe this time let's hit them with a spell first. Do I want to reduce their damage or deal damage to them? Let's deal damage. Because there's going to be an endless supply of these losers, so it's okay if we kill one guy in the back, you know? There we go. I think that's pretty respectable.
What do you want?
Okay, let's see how this goes.
I will take their souls.
Alright. Let's hit you. And let's hit you. Takes you completely out. The cultist will finish this guy off. He still died. Dang it. But we got a sorcerer. The gargoyle's almost halfway to a level, so... Okay, he's almost healed. He just doesn't have anything else to do at the moment. That should be him healed, except for this little bit. I'm not going to wait on that. Okay, so what we need to do with Fulgrim here, he's going to go down and pick up Karanas's stuff. And he needs to sell some stuff over here, and then he can take all these potions and things over to Nukem. Let's go ahead and pay the death tax. And let's see, is there anything else over here, maybe? That they haven't already found? I should cast some scouting spells instead of sending him. That's what these illusions are great for. Okay, there's some life mana that we need to take from them. There's an explored ruin. Okay, that makes sense. And let's cast that again over here. See what we can see. Okay, there's the edge of the map. This is a fairly small map. Okay, that's been looted. Alright. And she had all that stuff. Oh, nice. He wasted a spell to attack this illusion. Cool. We made him waste some mana. And the illusions actually last for like 3 turns instead of just 1. Which is nice. That makes them a lot more useful for scouting. Okay. So let's see. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that, because that's all they're good for. The rest of this we'll keep for the moment. He didn't take Banner Bearer artifact lore, but our warrior leader will get some of those skills when he levels up, if and when. Because there's nothing else to do here, so let's actually go back over here and shield. Fulgrim's gonna bring in those potions. And then let's max out this city. Put a cultist in there. And there we go. Shouldn't have to do any more of that. Now we got some exploring to do over here. And we've got a ruin there. We looted that one. Or somebody did. I think we did. But that one is still ripe for the picking. We'll go there first because they have the most access to it. Everything else is past us. Now, where are we at? We're at 56% of the land. Ooh. Ooh,
What do you want?
Okay, we actually don't want to take any more because we need to, like, level up. So, let's head this way. Okay, and they're going to take some of this terrain. Good. Waste some more mana. Good. That's fine. That's fine. Sure. Okay. Let's give you all the things. Everything except the scrolls, because only Fulgrim can use the scrolls anyway. Okay, so Fulgrim, gonna go down here and garrison this town. We're actually gonna let this dude take this city. Because we are running dangerously close to our objective, and we need to level him up before we port him forward. Or we're looking at an ass-kicking in the second map. So, let's just go this way. Save it in case something terrible happens. So we have to kind of, we got to play the balancing game. Oh. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we can't let this happen. Come on, there we go. Poor Fulgrim. Nice. He just gets the crap kicked out of him constantly. It's kind of funny, actually. Ooh, 58%. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, man.
What do you want?
Oh, man. I don't want to win the scenario, though. No, 2% more. 11% would be funnier, but we only need 2% to win.
What do you want?
Oh, I don't want to win yet. I don't know if there's anything we can do.
What do you want?
Let's see what's in here. Okay, 2 zombies and a necromancer. Ooh. This is gonna be pretty rough, actually. Damn. Yep, there he goes. Oh man, wasn't expecting that. Oof. And of course you can't cast like debuffs and stuff directly on. Oh! Oh, this is the turn before. I didn't realize. Here. Fair's fair. Let's do that. There we go.
What do you want?
I wonder if he knows that there's stuff like guarding this town. If I dismissed those units, would he take that town, maybe? Let's try it. It's not like we don't have infinite money. So here, let's...
It's about time.
Man. Well, the wind still blows. You're just grinding bones or something instead of wheat. Okay, there we go. We're safe. I know that seems ridiculous, but... Oh, good. We got some fodder over here for him. Okay, good. Excellent. So that will take us down to 55. Okay, good. So now we can control this, because this will be battling, so it doesn't matter what happens up here. Excellent. That will buy us time so that we can level him up and come explore over here and see if there's any like good treasures or things to pick up, because we haven't even bought... Like, we haven't even purchased that runestone or banner yet.
I will take their souls.
Oh my gosh, the lack of accuracy. It is definitely something to write home about. There. He's gonna live all the way through a battle. Imagine. Nice. Really? Y'all? Come on now. There we go. That's more like it. 21 XP. That's not too bad. Okay, you sit here. And you should be good. So he can just guard this so that if anybody sends a champion over this way...
What do you want?
He can take him out. Let's go ahead and scout up here. See if there's anything back there besides the ruin, and it doesn't look like there is. Okay. And I think we can spare another 25 mana. Oh man, you know what we need to do, actually? We need another Baroness. Schma. Sure. And ironically, what we need her for this time is not to plant a rod. We need to take one up because this is going to continue to grow. And that's going to push us over the edge to where we actually win by accident. Oh, bruh. Okay. Oh, this is not going to end well. Yep. Okay. We're going to have to do something about that. Let's... I was worried that that would happen. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to put a Hellhound right here. And I'm going to put a Hellhound right here. That way, he can't get past without fighting one of them. And that will cut his movement points in half for the turn, so he won't be able to get all the way to Nukem.
Again.
Okay, everything else we're good. Okay, he didn't move. That's fine. 54%. Okay, so let's go down here. We're going to break our own rod. That way, we don't spread any more terrain over here. Okay, that is also a ruin for us to explore. Oh, interesting. They came down here and defeated this centaur, but then didn't pick up the treasure. Well, see, and that's the problem, is actually at this point they're not. Like, we basically had one, but it was like, oh, no, 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 it's too soon to win. We don't want to do that.
It's about time.
Okay, so he can stay right there while we go up this way. And then he can't get to us now, so it's fine. We don't have to worry about anything else. Oh, well, I mean, if you want to come down and fight Fulgrim when he's got, like, armor and stuff, I guess that's allowed. He casts strength on himself. Spread out the damage a little bit in anticipation of our spellcasters actually hitting. There we go. Hey, look at that. He made it through. Cool. We got a potion of striking. And we don't have to worry about another hero coming down out of here or do anything special with that town, so yeah, we need to pause and heal. Anything else? Yep, that's that. So we have explored the entire map. The whole thing. Except for one little speck right here. That's gonna bother me if I don't. There we go. I know that's dumb, but his little running animation is adorable. Okay.
Yes.
So she's just gonna hang out right here and do nothing. We don't have any other rods except for these two, which they're not spreading anymore. They're kind of isolated. So 55.
What do you want?
Okay. So we're sitting pretty. We just need to level him up. That means controlling the field. So let's see. Cerberus has 125 hit points, I think. So I'll only get maybe one shot. I'll get one round of damage. Let's go in and we'll do some chip damage to these guys. Okay. We'll do that again, because we want to hit the guy in the back. Oh, really? The one guy I wanted you to hit is the one you missed, of course. I don't know why I expected anything different. Okay. Summon a Beliar to go in, and he should get 2 hits. So he can hit a zombie. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Okay, well. That's how it be sometimes. Accuracy is a really good power in these games. Okay. Greater chance to hit, you say? Sounds like a bonus to me. Okay. Armor, because we don't need this to fight the Empire, so let's do that on you as well. And accuracy. There. Let's go for it. Okay, come on now. Alright. 96 or 97% chance to hit. Surely. They won't miss. Surely. Okay. Take you out. Good. Alright. Goodbye, Necromancer. Goodbye, Zombie. Alright, we did it. And there's our Marble Gargoyle, which has 4 arms. Incredibly resistant to damage, the Marble Gargoyle can face any unit in battle. Indeed they can. With 50 armor, and 50 damage, too. Yeah, RNGesus is not a friend in Disciples 1. Okay, but look at that. That was 91 XP, totally worth it. Now he's at 133, so he just needs 17 points to level up. We are on our way. 300 gold. Ooh, and a rune blade. Sick. Okay, so inflicts 10% more damage in battle. Awesome. So he can't wear that without the skill, but when he levels up, we can take Artifact Lore, and he can grab that to increase his damage by 10%, and we can get the Rune Stone from down here to increase his armor by 10 also. Okay. Yeah, RNJudas instead of RNGesus. Sounds legit. Okay, where are we? 56. Alright, that's fine. Okay, we gotta keep moving. Keep moving. Can we get down there? No, and this one's been looted. Okay, so going that way is useless. Let's go this way and see what's over here. And we have a monster to fight as well that should give us XP. Should give us enough XP, I'll say. Because the capital is going to push this back every turn, and that city is grappling for dominance with this one, so that should put us at 57. Ooh, so we might be slowly gaining. If someone hadn't already ruined it. Ooh, a Staff of Thunder and a Silver Ring. Okay. Staff of Thunder lets us cast the Lightning spell, or would let Fulgrim cast the Lightning spell for 100 life mana. That's what we would use all this life mana for. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna go up here. We're gonna buy this for 500 gold. And 39, that's 1,000. Don't know if we're gonna get the opportunity to get more than one skill. $58, yeah, we're very slowly winning. Uh-oh. May have to play relay.
Again.
So she can move.
Again.
That's fine. Okay, so she's here. We may just get it. Oh man, okay, let's see how this goes. What's in here? Oh! Okay. Oh, there we go. Prevent that one hit anyway. Oh, and immediately missed. Nice. Ooh. I can't believe he lived, to be honest. He won't live now, probably, but... yeah, but that's okay, because he doesn't need XP, so... there we go. Level 2, a Staff of Protection that I don't care about. Although, we could have cared about it earlier, perhaps. Because this also, well, it costs Runestone mana, so we can't even cast it. There's no Runestone mana on the map. That would be one of those things where you would take that forward to future scenarios and, like, hang on to it. So, okay.
Again.
Come on, don't hit 60, don't hit 60, don't hit 60. Push it back, Empire, push it back. 59, oh god, we're just gonna make it. Okay, Artifact Lore. Okay, you take this. Alright, Baroness.
Again.
You come over here. Take that. Okay, there we go. So he's got the rune blade and the rune stone now. Because you get to pick more items to take forward with you in Disciples 2 because you have multiple slots, so it's everything that your hero is wearing. Well, here in Disciples 1, you can only wear 2 items. So we're going to have to say bye-bye to this tome and that banner, which is a shame because the Empire uses a lot of air magic. So having air ward on your hero would be great. It makes them immune to things like lightning attacks. Yeah, we're just rounding up. Oh. Here, let me... Also, since we're not going to use them anyway, we're going to take them. Let's do that. And she can run this back. Just in case, because you never know. Things may turn around. You don't know.
Yes.
There we go. She can go back to her post over here. Okay, we did what I wanted to do more than anything else. We got him to a level where he could grab artifact lore. He's got the 2 artifacts that are available on this map. And we can only take, 2 items with us anyway. So, there we go. So that means that we couldn't take the banner with us. It doesn't matter, even if we had it. Holy armor and healing. Oh, great. More scrolls we can't use. And that's it. We cleared all of the ruins. So anything else we would be doing on this map is we would be farming XP by fighting units that the Empire sent after us. So that's where we are. I don't think he didn't have any... We didn't look at this guy, I don't think. I don't know. Surely they didn't have a permanent potion like another Vythar's Ichor. So... Okay, well... This may be it, because we were creeping up 1% each turn. Let's see what happens. That's 60%, that's it. The mission has been successfully completed, so... We only got him 1 level, but we got him 2 artifacts. Whew.
As the scent of burnt flesh and sulfur swept throughout the blazing lands, the infernal rift miraculously sealed itself. This did not concern the legions of the damned, since numerous cohorts had already released themselves to accomplish the infernal rite ahead.
Okay, there we go. Victory! So we're taking Nukem forward. And, oh, I forgot, you do get to take 3 items, actually. Oh, man. Okay, well, we're going to take the Rune Blade. We're going to take the Rune Stone. And then, let's see, what would be really useful? Man. No, ironically, no, although that would be very funny. Everything else we have that's really good would either use a skill he doesn't have, like the Tome of Air, or something he can't do. Like, we could take the Staff of Protection, because they don't have any buffs, they only have debuffs, so that would be really useful if we hire a mage to cast it, but it requires having life and runestone mana. So yeah, I'm thinking something to sell. Because the only other thing we could port forward that would have a permanent bonus would be the Tome of Air, and he can't use it. So he'd have to hang on to it until he got the appropriate skill. So let's go ahead and take the Staff of Protection, because it's worth 1,800 gold. And then if we get some use out of it, great. And if not, it goes to the shop. Here we go.
The legions of the damned's only will was to break the conjuration summoned upon Bethrezen. To do so, an unholy rite had to be performed. The first element necessary to accomplish the ritual was a dagger forged of Euro metal. The Euro metal was guarded in a city on an isolated island in the Northern Sea. The city would have to be assailed and taken by force. That was exactly what the legions ultimately had in mind.
Okay. So now our goal is to capture the city of Nomden.
It's about time.
Alright, let's make sure he's got his stuff. Hoo-wee. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna kill everybody anyway. Might as well start here. Okay, so Duke Nukem has come forward with us. He is level 2. He has the Rune Blade and the Rune Stone, which is pretty good. That means he's starting out with 66 damage and 10 armor. Not bad. And he's 52 XP towards the next level. I would love to have been level 3 when we came through rather than just level 2. But I'll take it, because this scenario at least has a an objective that we can control a little bit better. The terraforming got away from us, but here we're fighting the Empire and the Mountain Clans. And what that means is, since our objective is to capture a specific city, we can stay on this map as long as we feel like until we choose to take the city. So that means that we can farm for XP, and we can make sure that we are max level with Nukem before we leave this map and go on to the next one. So that's what we'll do. We'll pick up there next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the US, and we will play some more Disciples Sacred Lands as we move forward into the second scenario of the campaign. Yes, all this terraforming. So after you hit that follow and subscribe button or that like button, you can come back on Saturday for more Icewind Dale 2 using the community-created Enhanced Edition mod, which is going great, or at least I'm having fun. And then on Monday, we've got more Wasteland 2, and the following Monday, which is September the 16th here, then Specific Pixel will be back with me for some more Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, the Switch remake. And of course, our charity event was a smash hit. Thank you all to everybody who showed up, supported us, hung out in chat, watched, donated, shared the link, whatever. We raised almost $1,200 for the Video Game History Foundation, and we had a blast playing a Super Metroid randomizer. It's the first time that Pixel had ever actually played all the way to the end of Super Metroid, and the first time that either of us had ever played it as a randomized game, it was a great time. So we will be setting up some special series. Check out our channel schedule on Twitch, or you can look for updates on YouTube, or if you're one of our Patreon patrons, then of course I'll have it on the Patreon page, and I'll tell you about it on the Patreon Discord in advance. And if you're one of our YouTube channel members, you'll know in advance as well. But as soon as I know, I'll start rolling out announcements for those special series that you guys have coming because of those donation incentives. So Pixel and I together are going to be playing Mega Man X from the Super Nintendo for y'all. And I am going to be playing, let's see, what was the other one? Oh, I don't think we know yet, actually. So we have a raffle winner who has to tell me what game they want me to play. That's the other one. So when I find out what that game is and when I can play it for y'all, I will let you know. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. I'm grateful for the privilege of your time. Thank you for spending it with me. And see you back for Disciples next week. As always, thanks for playing.